Hello, hello, hello.
Great.
Hey guys, if you can hear me, type a 777 in the chat. We're going to get started in a few minutes here. Can you pass me that phone there, please? Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. It is 2:56. We're going to start at 3 p.m., so 4 minutes. So send out those last minute messages before we actually get kicked off. We got 4 minutes left. Are they typing 777? Okay, cool. So they can hear me. Perfect. All right, send out those last minute messages to everyone, and we'll definitely rock and roll. Will I be able to see on that screen? No. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so you guys can see me, you can hear me. Type 777 in the chat. We had to do like a whole production here before the Zoom, so. Well, welcome. I am Nation. This is David Iwanitia here. Super excited to be on this call. This is the Sunday mentorship call, millionaire mentorship call. that we're actually having. Super excited to be on this call with each and every one of you. We've got a lot to cover today. And my hope is that you have gotten your entire team on the call today. You have even some of your prospects and people that are looking to get involved in the business. Hopefully you invited them to actually see part of the system that we have in place here with I Am Mastery Academy. I am fired up. I've been designated to make some major announcements here today, and really excited about that. As you guys know, we have our convention that's coming up, our virtual convention that's coming up. I can tell you a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of preparation, and a lot of money has actually been put into this particular experience. That's really what I'm going to call it. It's going to be an entire weekend of an experience here with I Am Mastery Academy. I want to say a huge shout out to Brandon Scott and his entire team, the Chief Marketing Officer for I Am Mastery Academy. He's put a lot of time, a lot of effort into this event. And obviously, our founder, our CEO, Christopher Terry. Let's put some 777s in the chat for Brandon Scott for putting on this virtual event here, him and his team. And then let's give another 777 for Christopher Terry and Isis Dotori, our founders of this amazing opportunity, this amazing company. They have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to putting this event. Actually, I think it's probably over $1 million now that have actually put into this virtual experience that we're going to have. A lot of work has been put into it, a lot of travel, a lot of recording, a lot of different things, and they'll be happening live as well. And we want to make sure that each and every one of you are really plugged in this weekend. We understand that when it's a virtual event, a lot of times people can be in and out. But I can tell you this, with the lineup that we have, the type of people that we have that are coming on board, that are going to be a part of this virtual conference, you don't want to miss it. We got some major announcements here. I'm not sure if we can pull it up on the screen, but we have Eric Worre, the GoPro master himself. He's going to be teaching and training on this platform here, the virtual conference that we have. We've got the incredible Bob Proctor as well. I mean, one of the greatest mentors, coaches, mind teachers in the entire world. He is actually going to be here as well. And I just found out today that, check this out, Floyd Money Mayweather is going to be a part of the virtual conference, the virtual experience here with I Am Mastery Academy. It is going to be off the chain. We've got the champ is here, right? The TBE, all right, the best ever. He is going to be gracing us for the virtual conference. So we wanted to kick off this call with a bang. As you guys can see there, you got Eric Worre, you got Money Mayweather, you've got Bob Proctor, you've got Christopher Terry, you've got Alex Warren, Isis Dotori, Ivana Monica Tapia, Jason Brown, Matt Rosa, Bryce Thompson. I mean, you can go on and on and on, the type of leaders that are going to be a part of this event. And we've got our incredible educators as well. They'll be kicking it off on Friday with all the different sessions on how you can actually utilize this particular platform that we have here. We've got the very best of the best. I can tell you that right now. We are truly the McDonald's, the first to actually do it and do it the right way and have the type of success that people are having all around the world. So we're really going to showcase that coming up this weekend here. But, as I was looking at the landscape and everything that's going on right now in the world, everything that's going on right now in this business, I just felt like it was necessary for me to come on this call this particular Sunday. And it just so happened that it fell on the first day of the month, the first day of November. So happy new month to each and every one of you. Really excited to be here with you guys. Got one more announcement, actually, I want to make real quickly. I'm going to read this. Brandon Scott is always innovative as to how we can really make this more fun for each and every one of you. So he came up with a Catch the Panda, a Catch the Panda promotion that will be going on during the event. How many of you would love to win $1,000? Do we have the video? Okay, we're going to play the video. You'd love to win $1,000. So this is what we're going to do. Let's have fun. Be the first to catch the panda. Anytime during the I Am Mastery Academy virtual event, and $1,000 can be yours. Actually, it is yours. The game is very easy. Watch the event. So you got to be present at the event. Catch the panda by screenshotting. All right, by screenshotting. Be the first to post on IG with hashtag impact, and you win. All right, there's 10 chances to win from Saturday to Sunday, anytime during a speaker is actually speaking. All right, so look for CEO Christopher Terry's personal panda logo, and you have 10 seconds to catch the panda and screenshot it, ladies and gentlemen, post it on IG with the hashtag impact. We're going to have the video play, and then if it's not playing, we'll make sure everybody. Okay, it is playing. Okay, can you see it over there? Can you guys over on the phone right here? Can you see it's playing? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. If you guys can see it, just type 777 in the chat. It's playing. Okay. Cool. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Got a whole production going on over here. I can't see what's going on, but they can hear it too. Okay. Good. All right, it's good. All right, good deal. So, guys, there it is right there. 10 chances to win from Saturday and Sunday, $1,000. You just have to be present for the event. And when you see the panda, you got 10 seconds. Go ahead and screenshot that thing and post it on your IG with the hashtag impact, and you win. All right. Now, we've got a lot to cover today. And this call, I'll tell you guys, I told a few of my leaders, this is probably the most important call that I've done in 4 years that I've been a part of this opportunity. And I am extremely grateful to God for everything that he's done in our lives, specifically, obviously, what has happened over the last 4 years. I'm grateful for the entire 7 years of I Am Mastery Academy. I'm grateful to Christopher Terry. I'm pretty sure all of you as well. Christopher Terry and Isis De La Torre, having the vision to start this company, having the vision to say, you know what, we're going to do something that's never been done before. We're going to combine the industry of network marketing. We're going to combine it with the largest financial market in the world, which is Forex. And what an amazing, amazing, amazing job they have actually done to start this company literally with no experience in the industry of network marketing, just with a dream. All right, just with a dream, just with a desire to do something different, to make a difference in the lives of other people. And, you know, we were able to come along 3 years into that vision. So 4 years ago, October the 8th is when I personally got involved in this business. I know Alex Morton got involved in August of 2016, Yvonne as well in October, November of 2016. And over the last 4 years, I know that this company has achieved. I want you to really pay attention to some of the things I'm going to talk to you about today, because this is going to be a leadership call. This is going to be a leadership call. I'm not going to talk to you like you're brand new. I'm going to talk to you like you are a chairman. I'm going to talk to you like the long-term vision that we have for this company of not just 1,000 chairmen, but 10,000 chairmen. Not just becoming a company that has a million customers, but a company that's doing billions and billions of dollars on an annual basis. I want you guys to start thinking from a different perspective when it comes to business. So I'm not going to talk to you like you're a baby. I'm not going to talk to you like you shouldn't know, okay, what it is that you need to know. All right. But before I even go into what I'm going to talk about, I want to know, are you really invested in the vision? Are you really invested in the vision? Because when you're invested into something, ladies and gentlemen, when you're invested, ladies and gentlemen, there's no rooting you out of that. When you are invested into a vision, ladies and gentlemen, there's no rooting you out of that. So if you're invested, type of I am in the chat. Type of I am in the chat. If you know that this is the place that you've decided that you're going to build a legacy, that this is the place that you've decided that you're going to go on and achieve your goals and your dreams, and you're going to accomplish the great things that you want. Don't need that right now. Okay. I want you to type a I am in the chat, okay? Type that in there in the chat. Quinn, I don't need that on the screen. All right, thank you. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, what you have to understand, all right, what I'm going to cover with you today is really about getting the results that you're looking to have, all right? Getting the results that you're really looking to have. And ladies and gentlemen, when I look at this business and I look at success and I look at the results that everybody's looking for, years ago, I came up with the formula, the success formula. And over time, it's evolved. I've been able to teach it, train it. A lot of people have been able to utilize it to go on and become extremely successful. Today, I'm going to share with you something I shared a couple years ago. I want to share it again because I believe it's perfect timing for you guys to understand where it is that we are right now. See, right now, Christopher Terry, along with you, okay, those of you that type I am, you have a vision for this company, right? You have a vision, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Everything really starts with a vision. Everything starts with a vision. Everything starts with a desire, okay? Everything starts with a goal, ladies and gentlemen. So you can use some of those sub words you can use is goals or a desire, okay? Everybody, you need to have that, okay? That's where it all starts. What's the vision for the company? The vision is to empower. I don't know if we speak this enough, all right? And if we have some people that are part of corporate, this needs to be now promulgated even more to the field, okay? The goal here, guys, is to empower and it is to enrich, all right? And it is to educate. I want you to write this down. The vision here is to empower, to enrich, and to educate 1 million customers. Okay? That is the vision. That is the vision of I Am Mastery Academy, to empower, okay, to enrich, and to educate 1 million customers. Now it's not just in the Forex market. Now it's not just in the largest financial market in the world. We've obviously created some other verticals as well. It's obviously now in the cryptocurrency market. It's obviously HFX is a part of it. And we're launching this coming weekend here, we're going to be launching ECX, where we're going to be showing people how they can actually educate themselves when it comes to drop shipping, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, the vision, I want you to write this down. The vision that we have, all right? The vision that we have, ladies and gentlemen, is to empower, enrich, and to educate. Now, let's look up the word vision, okay? The word vision, what does that actually mean? That word vision, what does it mean? 'Cause I want you to write this down with me, okay? The meaning of the word vision. All right. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to write it down is because it's clearly stated that the vision, you have to write it down. Write the vision, make it plain, so who sees it will run. The reason why I'm saying that this needs to be promulgated even more, this needs to be promoted even more, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why that is so critical is so that who sees it will run. But here's the challenge for a lot of us right now. A lot of us, the vision is fragmented. The vision is fragmented because you have separate organizations that are promoting their organization. Remember, I told you, I'm going to speak to you real right now. A lot of you are not promoting the vision of I Am. You're promoting the vision of your organization, which is fine. But you always have to keep in mind that it's the vision coming to pass. It's the vision of us impacting. It's the vision of us empowering and enriching and educating 1 million customers that will continue to allow your organization to continue to grow. Once you lose sight of the vision, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People perish for lack of vision. When you lose sight of vision, now you lose sight of where it is that you're actually going. All right? This is a leadership call, ladies and gentlemen. The meaning of the word vision. All right? Every organization, every company, all right, must have a vision. And we have that, but that vision has to be written down. So a few things that you have to understand, all right? The few things that you have to understand about vision is that a vision requires focus. Write that down. A vision requires a singular focus. Look at the meaning of the word vision. It says the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. All right? The ability to think about or plan the future with imagination, all right, or wisdom. Okay? The faculty or state of being able to see. All right? So how often are you talking about us empowering and enriching, educating 1 million customers? A sub vision to that is 1,000 chairmen. Okay? That's a sub vision there is 1,000 chairmen. We believe that when we hit 1,000 active qualified chairmen in our company, ladies and gentlemen, that we will have empowered and we would have enriched and we would be educating 1 million active customers. Okay? But the vision has to be written down. The vision has to be a focus. It has to be something that is talked about all the time. Why does it need to be talked about all the time? Well, because when you're speaking the vision, all right, and you have 10 people doing it, 1,000 people doing it, 10,000 people doing it, 100,000 people doing it, what's happening is that faith is rising. When faith is rising, fear actually goes down. But when the vision is not being spoken, when the vision is not being seen, what is going to happen is that fear will start to rise. All right? I have been here before. I have been here before where a company, after 2, 3, 4 years of success, they start to have a decline, and it's because they lose sight of the vision. Okay? They lose sight of the vision. And when I said, okay, no, this is the time for you to get back in front of the field. This is the time to really get everybody understanding where it is that we're going. Where are we going as a company? I know you've got your organization. I know you got this team and you got that team. And, you know, I was never one for team names. But I understand people want their own identity. People want their own, the feeling of being able to belong to something. So that's fantastic. But you can't lose sight of the vision that you have, because here's what's going to happen. When you lose sight of the vision, you're going to have people that will be able to come in and infiltrate what it is that you're looking to do. Because now you're not thinking about the bigger picture. You're thinking about a much smaller picture, which is your organization. My organization is a much smaller picture than the entire company and where it is that it's going and what it is that Chris Viteri wants to be able to create for this entire world. Okay? So the vision, it says, write the vision, make it plain, so who sees it will run. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this thing verbatim. I don't want to miss anything so you really understand why this is so critical and why you can't perish. An organization can perish, a company can perish, a family can perish, anything can perish when you don't have the vision lock and step. All right? But it stays vibrant, it can stay vibrant, it can stay alive if that vision is written, if that vision is seen all the time. So if you're in corporate, if you're listening to this call, emails, flyers, videos about the vision has to be promoted on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, so people constantly see where it is that we're going. All right? I'm just telling you, I've been here before, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, pay close attention. All right? Pay close attention. All right? It says, watch this. He says, I'm gonna read something in before. I will stand upon my watch and sit upon a tower, and I will watch to see what you will say unto me. Now, guess what? He answered and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, so that who that sees it will run. Okay? For the vision is yet for an appointed time. That means that the vision is already done. There's an appointed time that we will have empowered, enriched, and educated 1 million customers. That there's a time when it's already done. It's appointed. That means that there's a specific time. I don't need to know when exactly it's going to happen. I just need to know that the time has already been set. It's already been appointed. Does that make sense? All right. He says, for the vision yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and it will not lie. The moment that vision is written down, at the very end of it, it will not lie. It will still speak the very truth. I love that part there. All right. Though it may tarry, wait on it. Though you may have some challenges, though you may have some ups and you may have some downs, wait on it because it will surely come to pass. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, vision requires focus. Another thing that vision requires people to come, and it also requires people to go. For a vision to actually come to pass, people will need to come in and people will need to go out. The right people will need to come in and the wrong people for the vision. Doesn't mean that they're wrong as an individual. It doesn't mean that they're wrong as a person. They're just wrong for the vision. They need to move out as well. All right. Everybody is not going to stay with you on this journey. I know a lot of you, this is your first time in network marketing. I know a lot of you, this is your first time having any type of success. I've been there. I completely understand. But trust me, everybody that says they're with you is not necessarily with you. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean because a person chooses a different path that they're wrong. It doesn't mean that, not whatsoever. Okay? I Am Mastery Academy is not my first company. It's my 5th company. Right? If I stayed in my first company, ladies and gentlemen, I'd probably be dead by now. Right? I wouldn't have any food to eat. Right? All right? So you have to understand that the vision requires people to come in. The vision that you have for your life, where it is that you want to go. Trust me, there are going to be people that come into your life, there are going to be people that go out of your life. I've experienced that. I've been doing this for 16 years. The people that started with me 16 years ago, they're not with me today. The people that started with me, 12 years ago, they're not with me today. The people that got started with me 10 years ago, all of them are not with me here today. There's going to be a core group of people that are going to say, you know what? I'm committed to the vision. All right? And there's going to be some people that say, hey, listen, I'm not committed to the vision. Doesn't mean one is right, doesn't mean one is wrong. But what's important is that you have to be that tree trunk, ladies and gentlemen. Right? You've got to be that tree trunk that is deeply rooted in seeing the vision come to pass. All right? Now, every tree has leaves. All right? And what do leaves do? Leaves leave. All right? They fall. Right? And guess what? New leaves come on. Right? But you've got to stay planted in what the vision is of impacting, right? To empower, enrich, and educate 1 million customers. So here's the formula that I'm going to give you guys today. All right? Here's the formula that I'm going to give you guys today. All right? It starts with vision. This is the results. What are the results? The results, ladies and gentlemen, is that we empower, we enrich, and we educate 1 million customers. In order for that to happen, vision, okay, plus leadership, okay, times belief equals results, okay? Vision plus leadership times belief equals results, okay? All right, now, I want you guys to do this. We kind of drew this up so you can see it. There are 2 things that are absolutely necessary, all right, for this vision to come to pass. All right, and I told you that it's a focus. So, belief and leadership. Okay, belief and leadership. All right. So now here's the deal. In order for you to understand how to believe, because this is important for you to be able to create what it is that you want, for you to be able to go back and recreate whatever it is that you want, the type of results that you have to understand these 2 aspects, all right, of belief and leadership. So I want you to write this down, draw the same column that you see here, and understand that everything starts with words, okay? Everything starts with words. What are you speaking every single day? Okay? What you're speaking, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot speak what it is that you see. Write this down. You cannot speak what it is that you see. You have to speak the vision. Okay? Every single day, you've got to speak the vision. At the end of every presentation that you do, what should be spoken is that we're going to empower, we're going to enrich, and we're going to educate 1 million customers. Every single presentation that you do, that's the end of the presentation. That's the goal. That's the closeout of the presentation. So words, okay? Words are everything. Let me share this with you. I'm going to give you guys today what I call the pyramid of belief. All right? The pyramid of belief. The foundation of your belief system, ladies and gentlemen, the foundation of your belief system starts with words. Let me give you another word for that. The foundation of your belief system starts with God. When I started this business, what I said to the organization was this: 2 things we were going to do. Number 1, we were going to give God the glory. We were going to give him the credit first. That he was going to be at the center of what it is that we do, meaning that we were going to give him the credit first. It wasn't going to go to me. It wasn't going to go to Christopher Terry. It wasn't going to go to Alex Morton. It wasn't going to go to Yvonne Tapia. It wasn't going to go to Matt Rosa, Jason Brown. It was not going to go to Isis Villatore. It was going to go to him first, because that is the foundation of your belief system. That is what holds you up. That is what gives me the peace. That is what gives me the understanding. When I made the connection, all right, 10 years ago, when I made the connection that was the source of every good thing, everything started to work out. Even when I had challenges, I knew it was working out for my good. Even when it didn't look like it was working out for my good, I knew, because that was the source. So every single day, what are you speaking about your business? What you're speaking about your business, what you're speaking about this company, cannot be about just what you see. Because that means that you're living life from the outside in versus living from the inside out. See, God is on the inside of you. You've got to live from the inside out. What are you speaking every single day? That's why we have the affirmation that's spoken all around the world today. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a chairman. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a six-figure trader. I'm so happy and grateful now that I Am Mastery Academy has empowered, enriched, and educated 1 million customers. I'm so happy and grateful now that I Am Mastery Academy has over 1,000 chairmen, 10s and above in this company. Okay? See, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That lets me know that the words that are coming out of my mouth, that's the God in my life. That's how I create. That's how you're going to create. But what you're doing a lot of times is you're looking at what's going on. You're looking at what's going on social media. You're looking at what's going on in this organization, or what's going on in that company, or what's going on in this country, or what's going on in that country. And you're looking at all these things, and that's what you're speaking. You're looking at your back office. You say, oh, my back office this. And man, I see the numbers are going down, or the numbers are going up, whatever it is. And you're so geared towards what it is that you see in the physical, you forget that you have the ability to create with your own words. You forget that you have the ability to create your own words. See, guys, if you're going to get to where it is that you want to go, when this company gets to 1 million customers, when this company gets to 1,000 chairmen, I can guarantee you it's going to be because people that stayed with the vision, they understood the power of belief. They understood the power of belief. They understood the power of their words. Okay? You've got to get that, ladies and gentlemen. There's no time to play around with this. This is no time, because a lot of times what you'll do is you'll actually throw this away based on what you see in the physical, based on your current situation. You'll throw your power away, or even worse, you'll use it the wrong way, and you'll start speaking the things that you don't want. And you start to wonder, why is more of that actually happening? Okay? So it starts there. And then it goes to you. All right? Now, you having belief in yourself really starts with what I call the self-confidence formula. All right? The self-confidence formula. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pull it up on the screen here. But if you have not studied this, if you have not studied the self-confidence formula, you need to study this. And I will break this down for you today so you can really understand how this works. Your success is not predicated on what people do. It is not predicated on what people do or what people don't do. God is going to use whoever it is that he needs to use for that vision to come to pass, because that vision is there. It is already an appointed time for us to actually go out and empower and enrich and educate 1 million customers. Okay? So look at this. The self-confidence. This is you now building up belief in yourself. This is now you building up the faith in yourself. It says, I know that I have the ability. Number one, it says, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. Do you know that we have the ability, ladies and gentlemen, to empower and enrich and educate 1 million customers? If you believe that, type a 777 in the chat. If you know that we have the ability to do that, okay, type a 777 in the chat. All right. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action. See, guys, it's the continuous, it's the persistent action that you take. Because I know the end result, because I know it's already done, I'm going to be persistent. I'm going to be consistent within the activities that are necessary in order for me to succeed. All right. I will demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here now promise to render such action. Who are you making that promise to? You're making that promise to yourself. Okay, watch this. It says, I realize, and the reason why I'm covering this, guys, because a lot of times I've seen this now. Some people, you may have had success in the business, but you're not really sure how you did it. You don't really know how it happened. All right, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but now you need to know how you did it. You need to know, you need to be able to re-engineer it back and say, okay, this is what it is that I did. This is how I was feeling. This is the work that I actually put in. And most importantly, this is how I was believing. All right, watch this. It says, I realized that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce itself in physical action, in outward physical action. It's saying that the thoughts that you have, the vision that you have, if you make that the dominating thought, it is now going to what? Reproduce itself, eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action. Well, and for something to be reproduced, ladies and gentlemen, it first has to be produced. And it's produced in your mind through those dominating thoughts that you have. See, this is where you've got to decide that you're not going to be distracted. Okay? This is where you decide that you're not going to be distracted, ladies and gentlemen. All right? It is going to now, right, reproduce itself in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Guys, 4 years ago when we got started, the company had 1,500 people in the company. Today is hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people in the company. There was a dominating thought that Christopher Terry had. There was a dominating thought that Jason Brown and Matt Rose had. It was a dominating thought that the leaders that were here had in their minds. And then it gradually, transformed itself into physical action, and now it's transformed into physical reality. You have to concentrate your thoughts 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person that you intend to become. Who is the leader that you intend to become? How does that leader walk? How does that leader talk? How does that leader lead an organization? How does that leader do a presentation? How does that leader prospect people? Okay, how does that leader dress? How does that leader, what is the aura of the person that you intend to become? Okay, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Watch this. I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means. See, ladies and gentlemen, we have found the practical means. We know what this opportunity has done. This company, guys, it's just fortunate for other companies that we can't really promote what it is that we've done. We can't point and say, look at the amount of millionaires that we've actually created. But guys, it's in the hundreds of people that have become millionaires. Dare I say, in the thousands of people that have become millionaires through this educational platform. People can say, oh, well, it doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? Thousands of people have become financially free because they decided to be a part of this company. But guess what? You start to listen to what somebody else says versus what it is that's already happened, and more importantly, where it is that we're actually going. And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about this. It's very, very important. I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit when I talk about leadership. All right. I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression in some practical means, all right, of attaining the object back of it. So I will devote 10 minutes daily of demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Look at this. It says, I've clearly written down my vision, right? My vision for my life. And I will never stop trying until I've developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. It says, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been in business now for 7 years. To my knowledge, there was nobody else. There was no other company in the industry of network marketing that it was successfully combined the network marketing industry, and the Forex market. I Am Mastery Academy, those of you that are part of this company, the leaders that are part of this company, and every single customer, every single person is watching right now, you made this company the talk of the world of networking. The entire world of network marketing is talking about I Am Mastery Academy. I want you to understand that. We're the very first to make it cool, for people to see that, man, this can actually work. There were people that I talked to about this business in the very beginning that didn't get involved, and 2, 3, 4 years later they said, man, David, I missed it. Man, David, I should have got involved with you 4 years ago. David, I should have got involved with you 2 years from now. They're going to say that 3 years from now. They're going to say that 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. But guys, let me explain something to you. Just because the mere fact that you as a company, us as a company, has made this what it is, it doesn't mean that other people are not going to now come in and try and do what it is that we've done. But see, what you have to understand is you have to have an abundant mindset. See, that's what leaders do. Leaders have an abundant mindset. Leaders don't compete. Leaders create. See, a lot of people look at competition as a bad thing. I don't necessarily look at it as a bad thing, even though I don't compete. I look at competition as an opportunity for me to grow. It's an opportunity for me to get better. Let's pull up this slide here. I put something together here for you guys to see, for you to understand. Look at this, guys. Apple versus Samsung. All right? Look at that, guys. Apple, multi-billion-dollar corporation. Microsoft, multi-billion-dollar corporation. Samsung, multi-billion-dollar corporation. They're all in the same field. They're all in the same field, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? You see Apple, I think Apple and Samsung, they were in a lawsuit, right? They were in a lawsuit, right? They were going back and forth, back and forth. Then they finally, they had a settlement. I don't know who won. Was it Samsung who won? Was it Android who won? Was it iPhone who won? They're still in business today. They're still thriving in their own lane. Look at McDonald's, Burger King. Burger King, multi-billion-dollar corporation. McDonald's, multi-billion-dollar corporation. Okay. I don't need to compete with someone else. I don't need to compare and say, oh, this is better than that. No. Okay. Well, you want McDonald's? Go have a Happy Meal. You want it your way? Go have it your way at Burger King. Completely up to you. All right. You want Whataburger? Me personally, I like Whataburger. I haven't had Whataburger in a long time, but from what I remember, it tastes really good. You got Wendy's, you got Chick-fil-A, now, do you see, oh man, but guys, here's what happens though. You're going to have people that are part of other companies, and they're going to try and attack I Am Mastery Academy. They're going to try and tear down what it is that we've built. Okay. To my knowledge, there's no company that we tore down to build what it is that we have. When I left my last company, I knew nothing about I Am Mastery Academy. It was not part of my plans. I did not leave one company to join I Am Mastery Academy. I didn't go to and start calling people in that company, start approaching people in that company, because I knew what this thing said. It said, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. See? Because I had learned that. I knew that me trying to tear somebody else down to build myself up, even if I did it for a short period of time, it wasn't going to last. And guys, I've seen this before. And I'll just be 100 with you. There was a company some years ago, Artists International. Huge organization, huge company. Doing great. African Americans, doing it absolutely amazing. And then another company came in. They didn't join that company. They started their own Organo coffee company. And guess what? Leaders over there started recruiting people from that company. And I was guilty of that too. Started recruiting people from that company. Oh, look, we're better than this company. We got a better compensation plan. We got better this. We got better that. We got better this. We got better that. Remember this, whatever you do to someone else, and I hope you're watching. Yeah, I hope you're watching. Whatever you do to someone else, it'll be done to you too. And we had success. Everybody was winning. Oh, man, we're number one. We had the ones up. We're number one. We're the best. Blah, 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 blah. And a few years later, guess what? Another company came in. They didn't want to build. They didn't want to build with you. Nope. They started their own company, TLC. TLC, guess what they did? Every single week, I was getting a phone call. That company was recruiting somebody from OG. They were poaching. They were attacking the company, going after it. And before you knew it, okay, same thing. Okay? Whatever you do to someone else, be done to you too. Every single time. So I've learned from the past, okay? No transaction. No transaction. I will engage in no transaction that does not benefit all whom it concerns. I promise you this. If that is your aim to try and tear other people down in order for you to grow, it's going to come back and bite you. I guarantee it. But guess what, guys? We've got to take care of home. We've got to take care of home. As leaders, you cannot be engaged in any transaction that's going to hurt the company. Okay? I got word recently of some things that are happening in this company that I was just really embarrassed about. Okay? Listen, guys, I know you want to hit your ranks. I know you want to go P1. I know you want to become a P2. I know you want to go chairman. I know you want to become successful, but I want you to do it the right way. I want you to do it the right way. There's no need to fraud the company. There's no need to scam. There's no need to scheme and try to figure out a quicker way and a shorter way. It's not going to work. Okay? Listen, guys, you can't buy fake accounts. You can't buy fake accounts. You can't put fake people in on Monday so you can close out a particular rank because you know the company's going to pay you. You know the company's generous and they're going to pay you for that rank and then refund it on Wednesday or Thursday. You can't do that. Do you know why you can't do that? Besides the fact that it's wrong, what you're doing is you're hurting the relationship between the company and the merchant. Remember, I told you it's a leadership call. I'm not talking to you like you're a baby on this call because you need to know. And if I've told the leaders, and for whatever reason, that is not getting down to them, well, I'm telling you directly. So if a leader comes to you and says, oh, buy these accounts through Skrill or whatever, and then we'll charge it back so you can hit the rank, tell them David said, no, we can't do that. Okay? Got to take care of home, ladies and gentlemen. Got to take care of home. Because guess what, guys? A lot of times, companies don't fail because of what's going on the outside. They fail because of what's going on the inside. They implode. Got to build it with integrity, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's what leadership is. See, leadership is the integrity of your business. What's the integrity of your business? What's the character of the leader? Okay, what's the work ethic of the leader? What's the positive mental attitude? See, guys, it's easy to be positive when everything is going great. When everything's Gucci, right? People are signing up. Everybody's going chairman, right? When people were going chairman like every minute, you were all excited, you were all pumped up. Then you face with a little bit of challenge. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. What's really happening, man? I don't really know what's really going on, man. What's really going? Why weren't you saying that when people were getting involved? Okay. Why don't you say, guys? What company do you know? What organization do you know that just grows all the time? It just grows and grows and grows. No, guys, it doesn't work like that. Trading, it doesn't work like that. Investing, it doesn't work like that. In business, it doesn't work like that. You've got what we call, as a leader, you've got what we call correction points in building this business, ladies and gentlemen. I am, right? You look at 2016. Where was the company in 2016? Compared to where it's at now in 2020. But guess what, guys? It goes like this, right? It goes like this, goes like this, right? And here, every time it goes down, here's a correction point. Here's a correction point. Here's a correction point. Here's a correction point, right? And those correction points are for you to correct what you were doing wrong. It is to make you aware of how you can get better as a company, as a leader. What do we need to work on? What do we need to get better as a company, as leaders in the field? But if you look at it, right, it's still, it's up, it's down, right, correction point, right? But if you look at it, it's going up. But you're so short-sighted, right? Guys, listen, this is a challenge. We're talking about doing something that's never been done before. Right? We're talking about doing something that's never been done before. Yeah, we've seen companies grow 20, 30 years, be in business 20, 30 years, but not in the field of Forex, not in the field of education. It's the first network marketing company to apply education, especially in the financial world. It's never been done before. There's going to be challenges. There are going to be people that come and people that go. That's part of business, part of life. You talk to any pastor, you talk to anybody who's ever grown an organization, you think everybody that was with them in the beginning is with them now? That's ludicrous for you to think like that. You're a Platinum 600 right now? Listen, the people that took you to Platinum 600, they're not taking you to P1000. The people that took you to P1000, they're not taking you to P2. The people that took you to P2, they're not going to take you to P5. People that took you to P5, they're not going to take you to Chairman 10. That's with every single rank, ladies and gentlemen. So as a leader, your work ethic, the consistency of your work ethic has to be there. Has to be there. All right? So your belief in yourself, ladies and gentlemen, that's you building up your self-confidence, and I use this formula to actually do that. All right, but check this out. This is another thing we got to clean up as a company right here. All right, let me see if it's getting a little hot in here. Okay, let me show you guys something here. Here's another thing we got to clean up. All right, you still hear me? All right, hold on. Make this right. Got to take this jacket off. All right. Okay, here's another thing we got to clean up. All right, here's another correction point. All right, here it is. All right, because now we've now got to move. This is the other side of the pyramid of belief, to others. Okay, to others. It says, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Okay? Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation. And the what? And the cooperation, are you reading this? Of other people, of others. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this, I'm going to give it to you straight. A house divided cannot and will not stand. If you're beefing with this leader, beefing with this organization, that person did this person did that, I promise you, it's only a matter of time for it to fall apart. It's one thing for people on the outside to attack. It's another thing for us to attack each other. It's another thing for us not to cooperate with each other. It's another thing for us not to talk to each other. They're different organizations. They're different leaders. They're different styles of leadership. There's different styles of building this business. I have loved watching the difference in this company compared to my past experiences where everybody looked the same, everybody dressed the same, everybody spoke the same way. And I realized that that's not the way to lead. You've got to give people the freedom to be who it is that they are and become successful being who it is that they are, even though they still need to grow, even though they still need to develop, just like I need to develop, just like I need to grow. Guess what? You need to grow, you need to develop as well. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want this to be here a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever issues you have with another party, I am going, not for me, for you. Okay? Not for me, but for us. If you want this thing, what we've created, a lot of you were here in the very beginning. Okay? A lot of you were here in the very beginning. If you want this to continue to go and continue to grow, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of others. And the cooperation of others. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. See, guys, it's easy to serve people in your organization. We're talking about leadership now. It's easy to serve people that are in your organization. Why? Because you benefit from them. But why don't you go and serve where there's no financial benefit? And when you're serving where there's no financial benefit, it doesn't mean that you don't follow protocol. I've had conversations with Matt Rosa about this. Me and Matt, we've had some conversations about this. All right? And so listen, if someone in Matt's organization that Matt is working with, that a chairman that Matt has brought up or Jason has brought up, if they reach out to me, I'm not going to reach out to them. That's not protocol. I'm not going to reach out to them and say, hey, I'm going to do a call with you. I'm not going to do that. That's disrespectful to Matt and to Jason. So if they reach out to me and they say, hey, David, can you do a call for my group? It happens all the time. My response to every single last one of them, watch this, even to leaders that are in my business, if a chairman 10 or a chairman 25 or a chairman 50 reaches out to me and says, hey, David, can you do a call? David, can you do a meeting? First thing I say is, hey, who's your chairman 100? Talking to the leaders now. Hey, let's get on the phone. Make sure it's okay with your chairman 100 that I do this call. Matter of fact, I would like for them to be on the call as well. See, that's cooperation. Yes, I know you want to help. Yes, I know you want to serve. Yes, I know your heart is in the right place. But guess what? We still got to follow protocol because we still have to respect who is serving in that organization. Because guess what? They may be teaching something that maybe you're not teaching. Doesn't mean that what they're teaching is wrong. It just may be different from what you're teaching. And you don't want to come in and confuse people based on what you're teaching versus what it is that they're teaching. Cooperation. Okay? We have to come together as a company. The leaders have to come together as a company. Okay? From a corporate standpoint, from the field standpoint, if we want this thing to continue to grow, unity has to play a role, a major role in it. Unity doesn't mean we're not going to have conflicts. Unity doesn't mean that there won't be challenges that come up. Absolutely, there will be. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? As a leader, here's another characteristic you want to have. You want to be great communicators. You want to be great communicators. Communicate with that leader. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you. I want you to challenge, I'm going to challenge you, and then I want you to challenge if this information is correct. I challenge you, challenge this information. Okay? Listen, whatsoever things ye desire when you pray, when you speak words, believe that you receive it, meaning see it, visualize. All right? Believe. All right? Whatever things you desire, when you pray, believe. Okay? That's the first thing I do. You have to believe it. Then it says that you need to receive it. Receiving is gratitude. Receiving is having the right emotions. Okay? Then it says you will have it. But later on it says when you stand praying, forgive. So the only thing that messes up your belief from working is if you have aught with someone else and you haven't forgiven them. Your belief can't work if you have aught. If the cooperation with others is not there. If the forgiveness is not there. I've got to ask you this. Whatever it is that was said, whatever it is that was done, is that greater than the vision? Is it more important than the vision? Because if it is, then hold on to it. If it is, hold on to that grudge. Hold on to that problem. If it's more important than us empowering and enriching and educating 1 million customers. What if 30,000 of those 1 million customers are supposed to be in your organization? What if that's $600,000 a month of income that you're supposed to be earning, 30,000 out of a million, 3% of the entire vision, but because you have a grudge, and because you can't forgive, you miss out on that. Because a house divided can't stand. This is not my law, it's the law. It's the law. Okay? All right? Guys, we're going to get to where it is that we want to go. I promise you we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And the reason why I'm invested in this, guys, for me, it has everything to do with belief in leadership. I know Chris Terry is doing what he has to do. I know he has a very generous heart. Okay? I know the people on the back end. I know Kyle Lowe. I know Brandon Scott. I know Dawn in compliance. I know a lot of you don't like Dawn in compliance, but I love Dawn in compliance because Dawn, guess what? She's protecting the company. We've got to protect the house. Is that car more important than the vision? The car you want to post, is it more important than the vision? The jewelry that you want to post, right? Is that more important than the vision? Right? Is you being you? Right? I just gotta be me, man. I'm just me. Is that more important than us empowering, enriching, educating 1 million customers? Is that more important than you getting the Chairman 500? Is that more important than you becoming a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, cash, like millions in the bank? Not you make $1 million a year, but you have millions of dollars in the bank. 20, 30 million in the bank. Is you being you that more important than the vision? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. See, guys, we know the work. The work is not the issue. We know the work. The work is prospect. Expose the business. You're so worried about who goes when there's 7 billion people on the planet. You know what I do when people go? I wish them well. Okay? A lot of times it's difficult because you see they're attacking your group or they're attacking your company, but I try to remember, hey, do good to those that try and hurt you. I try to remember that. It's hard. It's not easy to do. Sometimes, trust me, I want to go back at them. I got some stuff to say too, but I got to remember, Dave, can't give it that much energy. Can't give it that much energy. There are going to be other companies that pop up. Wish them well. All right? Wish them well. I told Chris a long time ago, I said, Chris, one day there's going to be over 1,000 companies that are in Forex and network marketing. If we do it right, if we go out and do what it is that we say we want to do, of course other people are going to want to copy. So I'm not going to get in a battle with who's better or who. No, I'm not going to do that. I let the results speak for itself. Look at the results of what this company has actually accomplished. People say, well, the products don't work. What do you mean the products? Do you not see all these millionaires? Are you blind? That's what you should tell them. Like, are you blind? I mean, I get that you want to go do something else, but why do you have to talk bad about a place that you were just at? That's still winning, that's still thriving, that's still making a difference in other people's lives. Okay? Guys, you got to understand what I'm talking about here. All right? Because of my willingness to serve others, watch this, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. It's easy to love people that are in your group, but can you love people that are not in your group? Can you love people that are not in your company? Can you love people that are not in your industry? Okay. I promise you this, guys. We're not, us reaching our goal or not reaching the goal is not going to be because of what somebody else did. It's not going to be because of what someone else did or what someone else didn't do. It's not going to be because someone decided to go do something else and they succeeded or they didn't succeed. It's not going to be because of that. It's going to be because we didn't focus on our vision. It's going to be because we didn't focus on the work that we needed to do. We didn't focus on the 7 billion people on the planet. We didn't do what we needed to do on the corporate back end. We didn't make sure that we did things the right way within the company. That's the only thing that can stop us. It's not what someone else does. It's what we do. It's what we do as leaders. That's why I'm 1,000% confident that we'll reach our goal of 1 million customers. Do we need to tighten up some stuff from a corporate standpoint? Absolutely. But we got to make sure we're not doing anything that can be detrimental to corporate being able to do what they need to do. Find fake accounts? Yes, that's one thing you can't do. Okay? Can't do that. Can't engage in those transactions. Okay? Everything doesn't have to be fast. You don't have to go chairman in 2 days. You don't have to, listen, you're going to hit ranks. You're going to fall back. That's all part of growth. I heard a long time ago, trees don't grow to the sky. All right? And when he said that, I was like, wow, that's true. But I added something to it. Trees don't grow to the sky, but guess what? I can plant new trees. So I can have a whole forest. I don't need 1 tree or 2 trees or 3 trees. I can have 10, 20, 100, 500, and there's no limitation to the amount of seed that I can plant because my words are seeds. My presentation is a seed. Okay? Because of my willingness to serve others, okay, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, cynicism by developing love for all humanity because I know a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and myself. I will believe in them and myself. What's your goal here, guys? What's really your goal? Is your goal to make a difference in other people's lives? Or is your goal to make a difference in their lives as long as they benefit you? Because then that's not a leader. If it only benefits you, then that's not leadership. Okay? The right attitude, the right aura, the right energy that you put out into this universe is going to come back to you. We got work to do. 2020 has been an incredible year. We've seen a record amount of people succeed utilizing the educational platform. I'm so proud of the educators that we have. They're amazing people. They have helped more people than they can even imagine. The Go Live platform, all the different softwares that we have, no other company has what it is that we have. Doesn't mean that we're better or whatever. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that they don't have what we have. They don't have what we have, and that's okay. We've inspired other people to say now, hey, this works. Congratulations. But guess what? We're not laying down on our laurels and said, okay, that's it. No, we're getting better. Coming out with drop shipping education. We got so many softwares. We got some of the best educators in the entire world. The value of what we have is tremendous. Be confident in that. Believe in that. Okay? Belief is everything, ladies and gentlemen. Because when you believe, you're going to go out and take the proper action. There's 7 billion people on this planet. Our goal is 1 million. Just 1 million of them. Just 1 million. 1 billion, 1 million seconds ago was 12 days ago. 1 billion seconds ago was 32 years ago. 1 billion seconds. That means that 7 billion seconds ago is 32 times 7. 32 years times 7. That's all right. So no one's stopping you from going live. No one's stopping you from doing presentations. No one's stopping you from doing Zooms. No one's stopping you from doing home meetings. No one's stopping you from doing hotel meetings. I'm so proud. I saw Nate and Josh. They had a meeting yesterday. I mean, close to 1,000 people show up. Morgan did an event here. 300-400 people showed up. Right? This thing's starting to open up. A lot of times people don't realize the event system that we have. The event system that we have is one of the biggest reasons why we grow. Well, because of COVID, we haven't really been able to do that. What do you think is going to happen in 2021 when we have our convention? We're going to have 30,000 people in that room, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? Other people can succeed. Other companies can succeed. Amway can continue to do well. Mary Kay can continue to do well. Legal Shield can continue to do well. You saw the slide. Apple is doing well. Samsung is doing well. Success is like the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. The abundance, you got to have the abundant mindset. When you're looking to compete, it means that you have a lack of the abundant mindset, ladies and gentlemen. I need someone else to fail for me to succeed. That's not an abundant mindset. You can win, and I can still win too. Well, I got to win more than them. Well, guess what? If you win more than them, I promise you someone else is winning more than you. So now what? Right? We say Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. I promise you there's some sultan or some African somewhere laughing, saying, 200 million, 200 billion, what's that? Nothing. They just don't publicize it. Okay? They just don't publicize it. So get rid of the lack of get rid of that mindset. Have an abundant mindset. It's like the Atlantic Ocean. I jump in the Atlantic Ocean, you jump in there too, and I say, no, get up. There's not enough water for everybody. It's stupid. Okay? We can get to our goals, guys, doing what we've got to do in-house. Okay? Doing what we've got to do in-house. All right? Man, I forgot to give you one last flyer. Myself, this week, leading up to the convention, all right, Justin, if you're watching, you can post this in the Chairman 25 chat or post it in the I Am Cash Millionaire chat. Maybe Quinn can get it and put it on here. I'm going to be doing live opportunity calls, okay, all throughout this week here, 5 p.m., 7 p.m., I believe it's Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I think Justin sent it to me. All right. I have it in my other phone. But it's 5 p.m., 7 p.m., Eastern Standard Time, live opportunity calls. Leaders are going to be blitzing all throughout this week. Let's go ahead and invite like crazy for these opportunity calls, leading up until the convention that's happening the 6th through the 8th. Okay? You got to understand the seasons of building your business. Right now, we're in the winter. And in the winter, you get prepared. That's what you do in the winter. You get prepared and you continue to plant. You plant and prepare. You plant and prepare, getting ready for the harvest season, which is going to be March, April, May. The work that you do now, ladies and gentlemen, the work that you do now that you can't see, right? The planting that you're doing now, that you're putting in the ground that you can't see right now, you're going to see the harvest of it come January, come February, late February, March, April, May. That's when you're going to see it. But the vision requires you to be focused and it requires you to lead. Okay? It requires you to focus and it requires you to lead. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, this call, I wanted to just give it to you guys 100%. Treat you guys like the leaders that you are. Okay? We've got what it is that we need to get this thing done. Okay? And I know that you can. I know that you can. So type a 777 in the chat if you're ready to rock and roll this week right here. I'm sure your leaders have Zoom calls, opportunity calls they're going to be doing. You want to do that as well. you want to make sure that you are showing the plan, all right, at least 1 to 2 times a day right now, right? With Zoom, you can do that 1 to 2 times a day. You're showing the plan every single day. Let's go out there. Let's make this thing happen. And let's go out there, guys. Let's empower, okay, enrich, and educate 1 million customers, okay? If you are I am, I want you to type I am in the chat. Were you able to get some music? Type some I ams in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys so much. I know we went a little bit over today, but I thought it was important for us to get this thing in there, all right? Love you guys. We'll see you soon. Go ahead and celebrate. Couldn't get any music, but go ahead and celebrate where it is that you are, all right? See you guys soon.